Hi guys, I'm live. Just a quick video. I want to do a correction I made on my correct something I said on my last video. When I mentioned the frequency of a half step when multiplied by itself 12 times, which means an octave. That is slightly incorrect. The ratio to the 12th power is 2, which is an octave, but you only multiply by itself 11 times, because just writing the number is the first power. The second power is when you multiply it the first time, and so forth. So by the time you get to the 12th power, you've multiplied it by itself 11 times. I stand corrected. It's kind of like the pitch class clock, which is exactly the theory that I discussed with Alan Holdsworth in 1998. When I talked to him for like 20 minutes. Zero's at the top, or you could call it 12, but why not call it 0? And then there's 12 pitch classes, 0 through 11. The reason why I say pitch is because you don't use any rhythm with it. So the difference between a pitch and a note is that a note has a rhythmic value. A pitch only has the pitch. Like I said, it's a pitch class. Only the pitch without a rhythmic context is called a pitch. And the reason I say class is because all pitches that are any number of octaves apart are considered the same pitch. So middle C is the same as the C above middle C is the same as the C below middle C. And thus the pitch class clock, the reason I say clock is because it's 12, not 12 like a clock, is 0 through 11 around the clock. However, there's only 11 intervals. There's interval 1, which and we can call it interval class, meaning that a half step is the same as a minor ninth, or a major third is the same as a major tenth. There's 11 pitch classes. There's 11 interval classes from 1 to 11. The interval 0 is no interval; it's just the same note, and the interval 12 is no interval; it's the same note. But so there's only intervals 1 through 11. There's only 11 interval classes, but there's 12 pitch classes. The interval 1 would be a minor second. Interval 2 is a major second. Interval 3 is a minor third. Interval 4 is a major third. Interval 5 is a perfect fourth. Interval 6 is a tritone. Interval 7 is a perfect fifth. Interval 8 is a minor sixth. Interval 9 is a major sixth. Interval 10 is a minor seventh. Interval 11 is a major seventh, and that brings us back around to octave, which is not an interval because it's just the same pitch. So so something to the 12th power is that number times itself 11 times, and that is the case with the semitone and equal temperament. If you multiply the ratio of the interval of the semitone by itself 11 times, you get 2, which is an octave, because it divides the octave. A semitone, 12 semitones divide the octave, divide the octave equally. That's why it's called equal temperament. Love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.